Hello, everyone, and welcome to the full moon in Gemini Feng Shui. It's time to really lean into the new year energy. The new year is very, very new. And this full moon in Gemini helps you to really power yourself up, to be fully self-expressed and the most brilliant that you've ever been in a brilliant new year ahead. And I have to say, there are helicopters everywhere, protests happening all around me right now. And this energy is certainly active and alive. People speaking their truth and standing for what they believe in everywhere. It's very loud where I am. So I'm just letting you guys know. And a lot of this full moon in Gemini is deep, powerful focus, commitment, the excellent ideas that bring you the levels up that you're looking for. This is a time to really hook into your passions, to decide this is what I want, and I'm going to bring my full self to the table to make it happen. I don't know if y'all can hear the stuff going on in the background, but I'll do my best to just bring the microphone close so that you can hear me. But a lot of this is really a time to speak up. It's a time to have the conversations you need to have. It's a time to express. When we suppress things, they weigh us down. It's clutter. And this is a time to declutter your life powerfully so that you can bring your absolute best to the table every single day, that you could be of the greatest service, that you can bring the best ideas to life, and that you can manifest more. That's part of what this is all about. It's about stripping away the stuff that isn't you, the settling, the things that have weighed you down, the stuff of the past that you're not interested in anymore, so that you can deeply focus on those things that you want and bring them to life in beautiful ways. And that's very exciting. So it is time to start by decluttering your mind. How many of you feel like you have been, and by the way, this is on Monday, the 27th, and you could start preparing right now, and this energy is going to be here. It's really the 2 weeks ahead, really giving you this perhaps impetus to declutter your mind and declutter your life on a deeper level. So decluttering your mind is vital, because when you declutter your mind, you are getting rid of the things that are pulling you off your path. Imagine that what you want is on the top of a hill that's in front of you. And in order to get there, you need to stay focused, because there's all sorts of stuff happening on the sidelines. And if you really want something and you know it's at the top of the hill, you're going to just block out as much as possible what's going on beside you, and you're going to go full speed ahead up the hill and get it. In life, it's sort of the same thing. We know what we want. We have that image on the top of a hill, whatever that vision is in our mind of what it is that we want. And it's about how to block out all the things, not even just block out, but manage and take anything unnecessary out of the way. There are things that pop up that we have to take care of as part of the journey, but a lot of it is idle distractions, phone, text, all sorts of things that can pull us off our path, drama, all sorts of things that are unnecessary. And when you declutter your mind, you also get rid of those unnecessary looping thoughts, those unnecessary things that swirl around. And you go, wait, why can't I make this happen? Why do I always wind up with the same results? And a lot of it can be mental clutter. And it's not like a trick to have to sort of scrub it out of your brain or erase it in some way, but rather just stay focused more on what you want by letting go of some of that heavy mental clutter. So meditation in all forms is excellent. I don't know how many of you have a meditation practice. I have a spiritual practice, which is very open eyes. So it's not about closing your eyes and meditating, but I do several times a day, do a few minutes of closed eye visualization. That's my form of meditation that clears my mind. You might have a meditation practice that you love. You might be interested in a meditation practice. One thing I could tell you, if you're not used to a meditation practice, it can be very, and you don't like it, be very challenging to force yourself. So rather than force yourself into a meditation that you don't like, explore new ways to meditate. It might be checking out on YouTube. There are thousands, probably millions of guided meditations that you can sort through and find ones that you'd like to try. You might have some already, audios that you want to go through. There might be local meditation or guided meditations in your area, or things you can do with your friends, things you can do with people you know. All of this that helps you to declutter your mind is so vital. You might even want to think of open eye meditation. One of my fabulous meditation practices every day is just going for a walk and clearing my mind and not getting into those circuits of thoughts spinning that hold you in place rather than allowing you to move forward. Decluttering your actual space is a big part of this. Your space, your energy, all around you in your home, in your environment is influencing you all day long. I say this all the time. That's the feng shui that we do. It's everything around you is an influence upon you. So if you want to declutter your mind and clear some stuff away, we'll talk about this more when we get into home, but think about ways that you can at least finish up some unfinished projects, things that, like a pile of things maybe you haven't finished. I haven't dealt with this. I haven't finished this. I have these papers to go through. Make it a priority in the next few weeks to finish one or two unfinished projects, just one, even a small one. And you will free up a lot of space in your mind. Because when we look at those unfinished projects, we're stuck in the past. We're stuck in what we still haven't finished. So how can we move forward? How can we get to the top of the hill? How can we get the thing that we want if you're still on the old stuff, right? If you're still sorting through all that old stuff. I have an unfinished project that I've had in my mind to do, and I haven't done it. And I just got a reminder today in my email. Someone sent me an email that prompted me to say, this is the time. I'm going to finish this unfinished project in the next 2 weeks. There might be some big things looming that you won't be able to finish even in the next 6 weeks. Start them now. It's going to clear your mind. It's going to relieve some of that extra weight so that you can soar into 2024, which is what this is all about. So it's not about perfect or rushing. It's about getting that energy moving to clear the decks. Now, another great thing that you can do is to start finding solutions for things that have been lingering. And so it might be a good time to brainstorm and say, I'm finally going to deal with this thing. I'm finally going to change this habit. I'm finally going to do this. And again, be focused. This isn't about taking on your whole life and revolutionizing it all in 2 weeks or one day. It's about being focused and saying, I can put more energy here, and this will make a big difference. So think about what that might be for you. Let me know in the comments if you want something that's sparked in your mind, a project you want to finish, something you want to do. Sometimes when you declare it out loud, it helps to get the energy moving. Now we're headed into the great big season, the 10th year of the Catalyst Camp, which is the Feng Shui decluttering program that starts the new year. And it's not just decluttering your home, it's decluttering your energy field, it's decluttering your mind, it's decluttering your digital life, it's decluttering your entire life and all of the energetics of it, so that there's nothing standing in the way between you and getting to the top of the hill where everything is that you want. And it starts with a free Feng Shui decluttering class that is epic, and it's starting soon, and it is linked below or above depending on where you're watching this. I will make sure that there's a link below after I'm done doing this live, so you can sign up now if you don't already have it. And in this decluttering immersion, you will learn so much to get the energy flowing, specifically the energy around you. And that's what we're going to talk about now, because this Gemini full moon is about clearing the air. And clearing the air includes clearing the energy around you. And the first video in that free decluttering class is a deep energetic clearing, maybe in ways I'm willing to bet in some ways you've never ever seen or thought of before. And they work really, really well. That's why we keep doing this every year, because it's so transformational and so much fun. And so you can grab those wherever they're linked. And let's talk about clearing the air at home in every way. So if you want to clear the air, sometimes that is a conversation. And this is a wonderful time to have conversations in your home with people in your home, not just about things in your home, but it could be about things in your home that you need to manage differently or handle differently or redistribute responsibilities differently. But also, clearing the air by having these conversations lightens things up for everyone. When there's stuff hanging in the air, unspoken in a home, it's like no matter how much energy clearing you do, no matter how many things you try, that heavy energy lingers because it's us. Our energy is infused into our space. It's a reflection of us. And so having those conversations can be an amazing way to clear the air right now. Another thing you could do to clear the air is to quite literally start dusting and vacuuming and even just clean your whole house, clear things out, open some windows if you can, if it's not too cold outside, and clear some space. Just get this freshness around you. It's going to make it so much easier to start making moves. And I want you to be making moves right now. Another thing that you can do is to make some moon water. So again, if you have mason jars that have a lid, that's great. If you have any glass, any cup, anything that works for you, and you could just put some lid on it of some sort, fill it up with water, set an intention, put a lid on it. On Sunday or even Monday morning, you can put it outside. So it's going to be under the full moonlight, and set an intention that this water will only absorb the energy of the full moon to support you. And when you bring it back in, when you bring it inside, this is where you can have just such an amazing experience cleaning with this. You can add it to your laundry. Speaking of laundry, when you do laundry, it's another way to energetically cleanse. And if you clear, I just did my bedding, like every aspect of my bedding, every single thing, every pillow, everything got deeply washed, cleaned, fluffed, folded, redone, steamed. And I have never slept so well. In the last few days, it's been monumental. I do it frequently, like changing sheets and things like that all week long. But when you really clean all your bedding, that could be just a huge fresh start for your energy, especially if you want to deepen the love and passion in your life and the self-care. It's such a good one. Same thing for all your towels in your bathroom, just cleaning up everything, fluffing it all up is an energetic, fresh start. That's so powerful. Now, clearing clutter is going to be the thing that really clears the air, because your clutter, the objects, the things that you've outgrown, are keeping you in old emotional patterns, old thinking patterns, and old emotional patterns that you do not want. If you don't want the thing, you don't want the energy. It could be triggering things for you. It could be triggering emotions for you. It could also be holding you in these patterns you don't want. So letting stuff go, starting to declutter, is going to make such a huge difference right now and always. Now, the big thing about this Gemini, and I love Gemini for its freshness and inventiveness and just expansiveness, is to create new rules and new ways to design your best life uniquely for you. Designing your life is where it's at. When you choose to design your life, you say, you know what? I'm not generic. The whole Feng Shui method that we practice here, all of this life-changing design is not generic. It's not something you can find in books. It's not something you can find sort of anywhere else. It's all very customizable, and it's meant for you to customize for yourself, because you are unique. And you need to design your life in unique ways that suit you the best. So the first thing you could do to start this life design process, which we're going to be talking about all year long, because life design is really where it's at. This is our life. We're meant to design it. So first, acknowledge all the things that you have done and grown through and accomplished and experienced this year. I was astonished just to start listing off the things that had happened. And people have been emailing me, checking on me, because I had all these crazy things happen in the middle of the year. I lost my soulmate dog. I got bit by a dog in the face. All this crazy stuff happened. And I'm fine. I'm not happy that it happened. I'm happy that I made it through. And I really went through the fire. And some of you might have gone through your own fire, your own challenges, your own stuff. And it's easy to not count that when you count what you have done. You think about accomplishments or some goal that you met, and you don't think about the emotional things, the wisdom, the life experience that you've gained. And this is the real power. This is the real magic. This is the real stuff that's going to bring you the biggest rewards when you acknowledge it. So write down all that stuff, gather up all that stuff, and make it very clear and real for you so that you can revel in all that you have gained and bring that into 2024. 2024 Feng Shui is coming soon, and you're going to be blown away by how epic it is. I mean, it's just wild how good it is. It's as good as it can get. It is. It's just amazing. Now, start dreaming big about what you want and how you want to do things your way. Have you ever had a job and you don't like the way things are being done, and you tell your friends constantly, I would do it this way. I would do it this way. I would do it this way. Do that for yourself. Make sure you're doing everything in your authentic, best ways, that you're not following what other people are doing what other people are saying. You're expressing yourself freely, and you're doing things in your best ways. And this goes across the boards in your life. This isn't just about your work or your goals. It's about, or your relationships, it's about everything. How you treat yourself, what time you go to bed, how you set up your days, how you set up your free time, even where you want to live. All of these choices make some shifts, and you're going to lean into this a little bit more. So get a more clear picture. It might unfold for you over time of the things that you could do to design your life in ways that feel better. When you feel better, you manifest more. It's just amazing. And then the final step of this is to do new things daily that feel amazing. Go on a new walk, do something new, do things in a new way, try things you've never done before. Every single day, try to do one thing new. If you want to shake things up and break up stagnation and make amazing things happen, this is going to help you so much, and it's going to be so much fun. So again, the free Feng Shui decluttering class, I can't even say it, talk about self-expression. I'm so excited right now for all the new things ahead. The free Feng Shui decluttering class is starting soon. You can get on the wait list now, and I'm going to check and see, because there are so many comments sent in. I want to see if there are any questions. Thank you guys so much. This is incredible. I want to get space set up in my home for work and my new emerging Reiki practice. Whenever you're doing any new business, and especially any new energetic practice, oh, it's so good to have fresh, clear space so that everyone can experience the benefits. It is amazing. I'm so happy you're here from Vienna. Thank you for being here. And thank you, all of you, for your amazing, amazing messages. And as I said, I'm blown away by all the support you've shown me this year, and I'm going to bring it all back to you in 2024. And so if you haven't yet followed along, subscribe, please do all the things. And let's get ready for the absolute best year ever. Happy Black Friday for those of you watching this on Friday, or Cyber Monday, or Giving Tuesday, or whatever day it is. And really, that sense of gratitude that is meant to envelop this season in my mind, let that be your guide. And it's going to be just amazing ahead. Mwah. Bye, everyone.